customers.
Try the newest, cheapest, and fastest delivery na express sa service. Introducing Moto Express PH. You can now leave your shopping and delivery needs with us without much exposure and interaction to people outside. Mapa-grocery items, medicines, foods, and other essentials and halal certified products, kami na ang mamimili at maghahatid sa'yo. Sinisigurado na ligtas, in good and quality condition ang mga pabili o orders sa delivery service na iyong i-avail. Para sa maayos at mabilis na delivery at order mo, ipamoto mo na. Download Moto Express PH app through Google Play that is built to deliver beyond your expectation. Tara na dito sa Moto Express. Dahil moto mo to.
Good morning! Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, hello Philippines, hello Malaysia. Sorry, I have to wear my sunglass because ang laki ng eye bag ko. Anyway, today we have a very good topic today that will be discussed by our main host here in Usapang Halal. I'm Ismail Abaya, and today our topic is about halal logistic. Very exciting topic because it's a simple system, but it's very critical to have a very good logistic system, especially in the halal ecosystem. And also, we have a panel guest, as usual, Kaida Enriquez, the president of Manila Council, Kaintrep. And now, let's welcome my partner, direct from Sabah, Malaysia. Let's welcome mentor Fakhir. Assalamualaikum, brother.
Waalaikumsalam. See you again.
Yeah. I'm always missing you. I hope our show is daily. Can you do that? We will put a home TV shopping, but we have to have a marketing assistant after that. Diba? Okay. And how are you? And what's your topic today? Can we call our panel guest, Kaida Enriquez? Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. Hi, Fakhir.
Hi.
Good morning, world.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning to all.
Morning. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
So our topic today is very exciting because it's about logistic. And it's very important, brother, because of the pandemic crisis. We need this system, really, because it will help sell your product because there is a system of logistic.
Yes.
Okay.
So, start.
Continue, brother. The floor is yours.
Okay. Okay. So today we talk about halal logistic. I think many people outside we are focused. Halal is more to the foods and drink. I think that's one of the main. But how about the logistic? So that's why for me, at the first, when I as an NGO in halal, I also not concerned about this logistic. We are more focused on product and how to produce the product based on halal. But at the time, we forgot about logistic. So it happened in 2014, 2015 when we start halal kitchen in Japan. Then of course, it's a nobody done or starting to do the halal logistic. It's a mix together with others. But when I think I'm here, it's about 2015 when one of the big company that I showed last is a halal kitchen in Japan. They provide food, or we call it as a bento, to the to the flight company as a menu for them. But they also start with one of the big company logistic in Japan. They start with a halal logistic to bring all the ingredients to the Japan, especially for the chicken. That time is a no supplier in the Japan that they have to import from the Malaysia. And then that time this company have to set up this halal logistic because they have to separate all the item. I mean the halal product. It cannot be contaminated with with others. It's like BBIP. I know this product have to manage clearly and the flow from the resources to go to the end customer have be separate with others with a non halal product, and that's why there is quite big investment, I think, because this is need many involve many areas. I think starting from the warehouse and the factory. I mean, after they do the process in factory, and then how that they manage it to go to the using the transportation shipment or flight. They have to handle and then go back to the warehouse before they go to the customer to use. Okay, this is starting. It's a quite logistic. I think it's quite big issue. But we focus today is more to how to understand how to manage this logistic. Areas. Example, the asset. Example, the transportation. They are using a container, using maybe a truck, or using the small one, lorry, and how they have to make sure all these are not contaminated with non-halal. Then one thing that we the to start this is to clear to clean all the asset, all the transportation using it, and also to set up the warehouse, the special warehouse only for halal product. So these are all the preparation is quite difficult. I mean, is do not understand what is the requirement. Okay, in Malaysia they have one guide. Today I cannot, but the name is IIS 600. It's a special for halal logistic. This requirement, based on this, they have can follow all the requirement based on this ISS 600. So I think today I don't want to go more further on ISS, but it's to start with the mindset first. I think it's your mindset, because until today we talk more to the how to manage the halal kitchen, and then how to do the slaughterhouse, and then now when we go to the logistic, we know that when we do the produce the product, we want to sell it in the world market. That means they have to use this logistic. But until now, I think in Malaysia, of course, we have many company involved in halal logistic. That's why when we want to export this product, halal product, we will use this halal logistic because they have already certified, and then they have a license for this. Example, we want to a small thing, not to export, is just to bring the product to go to the expo. It's halal expo, especially how that we manage the product, all the product halal to go to the storage in the country that example Japan, they have halal expo, and how to go there by the route that halal. Okay. I introduced one company, is a Nippon Express. Last time I have deal with them. That's why today I just want to share the experience. When we talk about Nippon Express, it's quite a big company, and then they start this halal logistic. I think about 6 years ago they start this, and they now already have the department of halal logistic already. Then okay, number one, to clear, because to start with this logistic, they have to clean everything. I mean, to clean the okay. I will show share one video how that is a simple video. I think about 2 minutes to understand how that the requirement to clean this. I think just Aida have to show this to understand how to clean. So how to the step to clean, because I've seen, and I think better we share the video. Hopefully we can Share YouTube. Okay, I just cut this video because okay, okay, this clay. They have already how to wash how to wash the everything. Like example, the truck, the container. Like now today, involve you how to they clean this, because of course because before this they are mix together. Or bring the non halal product. So that's why this is a standard or requirement how to clean. It's not only washed by the water, but we have the step. We call it sertu. I know it's a sertu is a one word sertu. So this a container that
Sir two, sir two.
sertu okay. So this how that they clean. Number one, the first step is to clean with the clay mixed with water. That's the number one step for the first. And then after that, they are using the normal water, and then for the sixth time again to clean all this thing. Also for I think. So this after they clean, I think this we call a truck or container. This container, I think they will use this special only for halal product only. And then the first step, I think when they clean this, of course they want to uh, to what we call to brand atau to separate it to the others product. So that's why the Nippon Express do this on the first test, and then for their container to do, and then they declare this is only for halal product only. Okay, so they already now they do this Nippon Express. You can see the logo there. So that's mean so okay. I'll just stop.
Okay.
Okay. So when you do, of course, we talk about how a big. Sorry, still. Okay. So not only for to clean up the container, only for machine also. If you use the machine, so you can do the right the same procedure to clean based on Islamic requirement. You use to the base is a clay. We have already this product which you can mix with the water, and then clean first for the first, and then second, third until the seventh type is using water until clear all the. Even you cannot see the this you cannot, but you just clean up based on this requirement. So this is the first thing that I think the company that if they want to do the halal logistics, and then how that they want to understand the others, because when we see this flow or the ecosystem, of this logistic, there's many areas. It depends on the company. I think if you go to the export or local. Okay, I want to talk about local first. I don't want to go big because it's quite difficult to explain. But example, for me, I produce a lunch box. A simple thing as a product. It's a halal product. Already managed, good managed on to produce is a not complementary with others. It's a product 100%. Follow this, and then after, example now I do the fresh chicken. Then okay, I need the halal logistic, because if I don't use this, of course, I worry this product my fish chicken will meet together when they deliver my chicken product to the customer. That's why I worry this. That's why it's a small where I start with a motorcycle. Motorcycle is one of the logistic. Now everybody now in Malaysia, in Sabah also, we have a Food Panda, we have a Grab, we have other. These are one of the things that your set mindset. So what is the base It's not motorcycle, it's not the man, but the container, the food, and they have to make sure clean. That's why on last topic I talk about we are right now establish one option to do the only for halal like fast track, and I think Ismail Abaya also do. It's a motto. It's a like 100% for this. That's why cannot be meet others. That's why the food that we want to supply to the customer, we don't want I mean we call it a container, the bag, or they're using a bag. It's a mix with others. Food, like example, a non halal from the non halal. That's why it's an item. Okay. It's a also it's a when I want to supply this one and to the customer, supply to the others area. We are using a lorry, using the we have a bulk of lorry. I think it's similar to the container. Number one, we have to make sure they are only provide or only deliver only halal. That's why many company in Malaysia or in Sabah, they do the slaughterhouse. They also apply for the halal logistic. They have two category. Number one is a slaughterhouse for halal. Second is a what? Logistic. That means it's include the warehouse and also the logistic. It's a combination of this. So the important is they don't want this. They have argue about the how that you manage the transportation. That's why when they apply this halal, the customer or the consumer will happy, and we call as a safe for them because they follow this requirement of halal logistic. Okay. So the step I think for halal logistic or the area space is how you manage the storage. The storage number one in your warehouse, and then after storage you go to the transport. How you go to using the only for halal, and then after that it's a depend. If you go direct to the customer, then it will last end point. But after you bring this and go to the example another warehouse, you have to put the other one and make sure this warehouse also apply this logistic. I mean halal logistic, because they have the requirement is to separate this area. Example for Nippon, they in Tokyo port they have one area only for halal. That's why I think this is they have Nippon Express only invest one space warehouse only for halal
Halal.
product. That's why last time that I say then when they help this company to bring the chicken halal chicken from Malaysia, that's I think they're quite I mean a good business for them. That's why they invest this. I think it's a quite big cost of to set up this halal logistic if you go to the international one. Then they already have a warehouse in area Tokyo port. There's a Minami, I can say Minami Tokyo. I think they have one area only for warehouse, and then from them, for that area, again they use this truck with a halal container to bring to the factory, I think to the end customer. And then after that, this the flow from the supplier go to the warehouse, and then using the logistic area, and then a warehouse again maybe, and then go to the customer. So all of this have to manage, and then I think the story is same. It's how you manage and not mix with others with a non halal product. I think, but how to manage it is to separate it is quite difficult if you do everything. I mean, you mix up. Even sometimes they have a 40 feet container, and they want to put mix together with others. They think it cannot be like that. I mean, they have to handle it. That's why we talk about volume also if you want to do. But in the small case, like example, you do only for local. You have example a truck, a small lorry. I mean a small lorry only to supply nearest area. I think it's more possible right now. Example, in Manila, maybe the new slaughterhouse for chicken, and then from that you have to set up this halal chicken must. with your asset, like example the truck, everything, and then put is only for halal, and then from that clear where to go. Example, your customer is a restaurant or hotel or cafe, they want this, and then you bring this using this transport only halal to go there. Other thing is like we do a small like a bike, motorbike, and I think to make sure using the container every time they have clean and not mixed with others. I think this idea to understand the halal logistic in the small areas only. But when we talk about ni, of course, logistic, we of course involve many what call department. They have another department. But to set up this, I think have to understand first. So in Malaysia, of course, they have to the company who want to involve in halal, they have to
Make
join
sure.
IS 600. It's a standard for them. It's others like ISO also. So every staff of course have to learn this and then certified by them as a or competence person to make sure all these things to understand everything for manpower also. But I don't know in Philippines already involved or not. Ismail, any have you start this halal logistic in Philippines? I think motorbike. I
Yes,
think
yes,
yes, eh?
yes.
Because this
Because it's very necessity. It's a necessity to the business, especially right now.
yes,
Everything is online, and we need the delivery logistics system so
yeah,
that the product can be delivered at your doorstep. Without the logistic, it's very hard for them to for the online seller to do the selling because nobody is everybody is in the house.
yeah.
Yes,
Very true. Yeah.
kinda,
Yes.
Mm.
I would just like to know. Do you
Mm.
hear me?
Yes, I
yes,
hear you.
Loud and clear. I would
Yeah.
just
yes.
like to know. Why is what is that? What is that thing that you uh, mix with the water? Is that a disinfectant?
The Certo
Just
system,
to
brother.
yeah.
Yeah,
This
that is a disinfectant, correct?
yes, yeah.
Just like what we do with the
Soap,
hospital.
soap,
Yeah,
soap.
So
It's soap,
not an
detergent.
ordinary soap. There is a chemical for
uh,
disinfecting, 'di ba?
uh,
Yeah.
I think this question, I think the certain procedure is using this we call it soil. We can so but right now they have one company. I mean company they have produced this like a clay. They can
Clay,
mix with
clay. It's a clay, brother. It's a clay.
Really, it's a clay.
yeah.
It's a kind
Clay.
of clay.
This
Okay.
time clay. This
Yes.
are very I think easy to handle. I mean to
Yeah,
clean.
a kind of clay with disinfectant mixed.
Mm.
Okay.
It's a powder. It's
So,
like a powder. It's not.
yes.
They have also last time we have also product. It's like a soap. I mean,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
we put in water.
May with
And then
secret
and
formula
then
kaida.
Yeah,
spray it
yeah,
on the
yeah. Spray it,
inside of the container. Okay.
yes,
Now, why is it that you have,
Seven times kaida.
yeah,
Seven
seven
times.
times.
yeah,
This
why is
must.
it, okay, next question. Why is
Yeah.
it that you have to have a special container for
Mm.
the halal when the product itself is already vacuum packed and then it is packed in a carton and it is closed? So how can you contaminate if it is done like that?
Okay, it's not physical. Yeah, we can say that it's already packing everything. But when we talk about DNA, how about DNA? Even DNA also you
I
can make
see.
together. It's more
But
than.
yeah, but if you are, for example, it is clear that not everybody
Mm,
can export and then get one 40-foot or even 20-foot container.
mhm,
So they consolidate
yes,
different kinds of products in one
yes,
container. So
yes.
if you are just about 1 ton of halal, how do
Mm,
you send
yes.
that? You are going that's going to be very costly because that's
Mm.
only 1 ton, and uh, that is a 20
No,
foot
no, no.
container.
Kaida, may
Mm.
I,
Yes,
brother,
please.
in the system of exporting, logistic, even if the container contains 20 ton, the consolidator will put 1 ton per client, and they will
Correct.
load 20 tons there with different
Correct.
customer. It's yeah.
Correct.
So, but
That's
they don't
the
have to, similar to the cold storage. There is a halal
correct.
certified cold storage, and
Correct.
every room has a halal product. It can be fruits, it can be vegetable, it can be meat. But it's the problem of the consolidator to put
I see.
number of
Yeah.
tons inside there. But that's
I
the
see.
concept is you don't have to mix halal product with not
With
with
non halal.
with not halal, because in the layman's term it's just putting, it's like putting your food beside the garbage.
But if it is already vacuum packed and it
No,
is
even if
already
you're
in a
assuming,
carton,
I will tell
assuming
you, Kaida, assuming you have a hamburger right now, you will put it beside a dirty item. Are you going to eat it?
that is not a good example because we are no because we are talking of products that are already packaged.
Mm.
See, your hamburger is not in a package; it is open. We're talking about packaged products.
No, because
So
the
why?
indirect contamination is highly is high. Just like in a, you go to the kitchen of halal kitchen in Resort World, there is a kitchen there halal. No cook or anybody can enter the kitchen without authorization. It's similar like that, because there might be a indirect contamination. That's the system, eh. That's the best
Uh,
practice. And
I
you cannot question that. Why? Because assuming the person will tell you, I'm ready, clean. But the system don't permit anybody to go to unauthorized area or unauthorized person in that area. Okay.
so
Even if
so
you
how
in
do
your
you?
mind that it will not contaminate, but there is a system you have to follow.
I see. So how do you fill in the container? So usually it's the workers getting inside the van and then stacking up the products.
Even the worker are halal certified
I
oriented.
see.
So
Certified.
no, but everybody in that operation is oriented the halal assurance system. They call it halal assurance system.
I
From the
see.
security guard, the messenger, the bellboy, the delivery boy, the cargo man, the crane operator, and checker, the supervisor, the manager, even the president of the country should be attending the halal assurance. It's a manual, eh. So they have to follow that. Now, the question is, oh, the container contains 20 tons and you're only putting 1 ton. It's a problem of the exporter to fill up the
Consolidator.
other gap. Okay,
I see.
they, because if you're a micro entrepreneur thinking you can only export 1 ton, And how can you fill up the 20-footer ton? Di ba? So the consolidator will ask other halal certified product to fill in the gap.
Yes.
So it's a problem of the exporter and the consolidator.
Yes.
To make sure also they're also oriented on the halal assurance system, they will not put non-halal product in the halal container ban.
Yes.
So
That's the
So
it's
right.
an
that's the system.
entirely different world.
Yes,
Yeah,
you got it. You got it.
And then
yeah.
for me
Oh, why is it?
today, mm,
Why is it that there is still contamination of the COVID-19 there? If the halal works,
We
di
don't
ba?
know about
No,
it.
but it is the same, you know. COVID-19, they have to be very sure that there is no contamination. With the halal, also no contamination. But if you're doing that halal, you should be doing that for the COVID-19 also.
We
Because
don't
if
have
it
any
works there,
expertise on COVID, Kaeda. We have to eliminate that topic. Sorry.
oh, you see.
Don't have any expertise on COVID.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
just thinking that they are using the halal certified vaccine.
I
yes.
don't know. We don't know that.
They are. They are.
We
That's what.
don't know
Actually,
that.
actually,
Change topic,
actually.
Kaeda. We don't have a topic. It's a highly
How
political
to
topic to discuss that.
No,
We
that is
don't
not
have any
political.
No, we don't have to discuss the COVID-19 here. We're
Yeah.
just talking
Okay.
about business
Yeah.
side.
Okay.
We don't have to
Uh.
talk about the pandemic here. A
Okay.
pandemic, especially the technical side of the pandemic. We are not expert on COVID. Sorry to say that.
Okay. It's all right.
so,
Uh,
God.
Even the system of the COVID-19 is different. Even if they tell us that it's halal certified, we don't know that because it's a medical thing. And we
Okay.
are not medical person to ask them and to discuss
Mm-mm.
here. That is
Mm-mm.
not our expertise.
Area.
We'll talk
yes.
about business of halal products, especially the micro entrepreneur. We can talk about it 24/7. But about
Okay.
COVID, I cannot talk about COVID because everybody is talking about COVID. So we want to divert their time and mind, not
To
about that
another.
negative side. We talk about the future and the positive side. That COVID is just an ordinary thing na lang. Okay.
Correct.
So, yeah. Okay. Let us continue, Brother
Me,
Al.
yes. For me, I think I agree with Mr. Ismail talking about system. How to of course when you involve or your entrepreneur involved in this logistic, of course they have already base. We're not talking about the people that just want to involve this. Of course, they have a many issue on how to manage. But we talk about now you have a product in Philippines. You have a halal product. So how that you want to manage this product, halal product, a good product to
Uh,
go to the other side. This is very important. That's why today we talk about this logistic because this logistic halal logistic is one of the requirement to involve to entrepreneur to select only the halal logistic to bring the product to other country. Example, to come to Malaysia. That's why I think, of course, when we talk about mega sardine, of course they have the logistic. To bring this product to Sabah because the product now right now in Sabah they have to follow everything. So when we talk about halal logistic, I want to say that when we talk about the biggest one, of course they have a need more biggest investment about this. Then of course who are involved on this like a Nippon aspect, they have many kind. They have already the customer. To do, and then they want to explore. They have no issue on regarding the one. Container 20 people cannot only one time. They have already. It's a many. They involved it because they know this. We call demands from the customer. So that's why they involved in this halal logistic because they have
And
many
also,
demand.
brother, okay, if my back in,
Yes.
the container business, they have the
Yeah.
management system on that. They know
Yes.
how to fill it up.
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Then when we
it's
talk about
another system how to do.
system,
And also to interrupt again, on the contamination, brother and sister, though, I read it's already documented when you Google it. The contaminant are many. It's not like no, the container is sealed, but there is an air. Number one contaminant is air, especially if
Yeah.
the container is closed, especially if it's a cold storage. Uh,
mm,
Even
yeah,
if there is we call it vacuum pack, they might contaminate it indirectly or directly. Another
Yeah.
contaminant is the people, di ba?
Yes.
human,
Oh.
Human
yeah,
contamination. But the most critical is the one that you cannot see, which is the air.
yeah,
The air,
yeah,
aside from the water.
yeah,
That's why halal is considered clean because there is no contamination directly or indirectly, and we have to prevent it religiously. And, and we don't have to take a risk that we put one item there that is not halal. Anyway, it's vacuum packed. We will never know what will happen during the transport time of the product. It might contaminate it. It might whatever reason. That's why there is also a system in storage, cold storage. There is a system that you don't mix meat product, fresh product with processed product and vegetable and fruits. Oh, di ba, brother? That's a system.
Mm.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. Even if there's the cold storage room of fruits is empty, you cannot put their meat. It's the system,
yeah.
and you cannot question that, or else the international standard organization will question you. There's an ISO also.
Oo.
There is other certification that will not allow it. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continue, brother Al.
Yeah,
I don't want to forget that because it's in the topic. Eh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think this is a topic and a good sharing from Mr. Ismail Baya. I think this is based on experience also. I think for me, I have experience as a small experience when we develop or set up this halal kitchen. Of course, we that time we are focusing on the ingredient in the how to manage the all the
Yes.
process to I mean, to make the product the halal product. Then after that, we of course that time we how that this product when we are from halal kitchen and then the demand a customer is quite far from us and then it's about 2 or 300 kilometer and then it's a hotel they want demand is from our halal kitchen is a product packaging is a vacuum pack product just ready to eat go to them so how that we want to manage this? This is the first. Then we meet or we meeting with this Nippon Express last time, and Alhamdulillah, I mean they have already this halal certified. I mean logistic that time because they bring chicken from the Malaysia. If they don't have a certified, I mean still we are asking what how that they manage this product to the end customer because they have also the standard where I say what is the IS 600 is a requirement for to do this halal logistic for us. Then when we talk and meeting with them, then they have one department, is a halal logistic department to manage all the halal product to go to the end customer. That's when we are very happy and we are together with them to using their services to bring our product to the customer. And customer also didn't ask about they know that we are using this company, and then they are very because when we talk about halal, it's not only to produce a product. Another flow also. It's eliminate the contaminants with no halal. Example, indirect or indirect direct. That's that's why this logistic have to tackle. That's why today we want to talk about this because sometimes we are forgot, like me, forgot about logistic because what logistic is a one of the category in halal. We more talking about produce and from factory produce, but we forgot about this halal logistic. So alhamdulillah, maybe in Philippines already start and then already to produce, and even it's a small delivery. I mean, company to bring only the from halal kitchen to the customer. Example, right now we have Panda, we have many company do this, and I think for us like this it's not guarantee that they have follow 100% this logistic.
Yeah.
Example, this Grab and also Foodpanda, because they are
Yes.
separate with non halal and halal. That's why we have opportunity to do this only for halal. It's 100% halal. Then for me, we
Yes.
already do this. I also already find the company involved together to
Yes.
this company only to deliver this product. This mean follow the requirement, and we can apply for this halal logistic. I mean, what for this example that when we produce, we have a warehouse. We have some example we have storage something, and from the storage we have managed and deliver using this logistic to bring to the customer. From halal kitchen, of course, they have foods already. I mean, prepared, and then using this biker atau we call this runner, using this they are only for halal product, and then bring it to the customer. It's also in logistic area. It's even small or this the same. They have the one thing is cannot be mixed. Have
Yeah.
halal, only halal. That is a basic of this halal logistic. If you mix together, it cannot be a halal logistic. It's a normal. You can bring in one, 20 feet, we can bring everything inside. We don't know which is halal or not. It's a will be issue after. So, okay. Any
If
any
I
question?
add to that, it's
Mm.
maybe the people or the viewer will ask, how come there's a practice of using that and that, the traditional. That's why I'm happy now that the system, the halal ecosystem is being put into place.
Yes.
The infrastructure is being put into place,
Yes.
that there is a system from farm to plate. Before there is none. That's why now
Yeah.
everybody is doing the system, the infrastructure halal, that everything will be halal certified. Before, if you're a Muslim, nobody cares if you're a Muslim, it's already halal. But now there is a certifying body, a third party group that will tell you that this is really guaranteed certified halal. That's why even a non-Muslim now can produce halal certified product, because there is a third party group, Muslim,
Yes.
that will guarantee that the raw materials, the processing, meaning the procedure, how to decorate the product, the finished product, the container, okay, the people, the surrounding, there is no direct or indirect contamination. And now we're talking about the logistic up from the plant, the production site or the factory. How will you deliver it to the customer? And there's a gap on there. It's it not now. I'm happy that we're talking about logistic. Before, nobody's talking about logistic. Nobody is talking about warehousing that is halal certified. Everybody is talking about how to
Yeah.
produce halal product. After that, it
No more.
finished.
It's
But
finished.
they will put the halal certified product inside a mall that is not halal. Also, definitely there is contamination. People in the mall has no experience how to warehouse it, put it in the storage. Definitely, uh,
There is
there is a
contamination.
risk of contamination. But now, that's why you can see now a convenience store that is halal certified. Imagine, ha? And now there is a delivery. logistic company or motorcycle rider that is halal certified. That's a new innovation in the 2020 COVID,
Correct.
COVID
Oo. Correct.
pandemic.
Oo.
Yeah.
Kaida, I
Yeah.
bring in the COVID title. And that's the positive side of the COVID pandemic,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a blessing to the halal industry. For me,
Correct.
personal, the COVID-19 pandemic actually is a blessing to the halal industry because it's a it's a topic of health and wellness. And halal industry is in that
Er,
industry, and also because of this pandemic, everybody is doing home-based business and they delivery air
Yes.
motorcycle. Before, they're not concerned about the delivery. And
Yes.
because of the delivery system, there is a group from the halal industry. Why don't we develop our own so that nobody will question the product that we will deliver from the farm to plate? It's really halal. There is
Yes.
no there is no might risk of contamination. That's the
correct.
oh,
That's
Akaida
coping.
question.
Yeah, that is coping with the new
Copy.
normal.
Yes.
And one thing I
Yeah.
think logistic, I mean, it's a platform. It's a platform to bring
Yeah.
all. It's what if you don't have this in Philippines, it's a very difficult to bring this to others. That's why even we know about others, but you have to do this platform. I mean, it's a ecosystem in halal ecosystem, of course. And then you can when involved in this company. We hope many company involved because there is many
Yeah.
options to do this. But to involve this in this, of course, the system, yes, we know the normal system of the logistic they bring. But when they go to the halal, of course, they have to clear that these are only for halal. So
Yes.
cannot. That's only to understand.
Mix.
It's different, right? When you talk about halal kitchen, it's talking about more to ingredient. But right now we know that we are supply the halal product. It's already halal, and then the company involved in this company to make sure they are not mixed with others. That's the what we call the job that you have to done to the end customer. That's the task that they give as a halal
Yes.
thing. Example, for me, you cannot do, example, we have a system, you have procedure, SOP, something, you have to manage this, to do this halal logistic. And then, and now it's a new normal in Malaysia also. Uh, Before that, I cannot see many bikers using the bag with a pink color, with a green color. But today, we can see it's come like every day many bikers has an opportunity to them also as a income
Yes.
them in this COVID-19 that is a new people cannot go out like us in Sabah right now we still uh, stay in home you cannot go only a specific job I mean the have it's a very important that we can go out still until this 4 February. That's why people need this delivery. And then when people, when I'm here last before, it's a contaminated. Just one company is whether I cannot. I mean, as a customer, I know this contaminated with others. Then we want the only halal. That's why this opportunity to set up this business. I think as this as a business, as a logistic, even a delivery, a small thing from the home, kitchen, restaurant to go to the customer, and then learn how to do this. I think that's why I think the most important is to make sure you clean all the usage container or part using this Islamic requirement, and then after that, you if you can manage, you don't you know that you not mix with others, then you can use this every time. But when you certainly others people using and then they put non halal product inside the container, inside the bag or something like that, they have to clean back this procedure that we need to know when you do the halal logistic.
Okay.
So,
Best, Alpakir, we have
mm,
a student raising her hand.
Yeah. Do you mean to say that
mm.
after every delivery, you have to clean 7 times?
If you can manage this without any contamination, then you can use
If
without
there
any.
is no
Correct.
contamination, you don't
Yes.
have to clean.
But
But
but mm,
usually when you use that container van and then it is brought back to the area, you use another container van. You cannot say that unless you own the container van.
yes, yes. That's why we have the procedure how to do that. Even we know that this we can monitor. I mean, can monitor. Yes,
Yes,
if you get others one, we don't know. This not a new one, but there's a we don't know. We don't know what is a before, what they're using before. That's why we have to clean first.
yeah,
Yeah.
Example, in our house, for my is Islam, and then when we ran there's non-Muslim in Japan, we have to clean up all the equipment.
Yeah.
Example, the microwave, the storage, the freezer, we using the same
Yes.
procedure before we can use a pen, everything inside the house, because we know before this we know even we go to the homestay, we go to the if we want to use this we have to, but sometimes it's possible to do that because it's not we using it as long. Better we do others. Then for this logistic, of course, you can monitor. Yeah, it's quite difficult. That's why uh, the container have to be clean. If you know they come from others, maybe
correct.
other that want to put this halal, you have to clean first. That's all. Then you check
Yes. Yes.
the ability, and then I can see that they put some sticker. It's a guide. It's a
Oh.
to know this only for halal, and then we know this
Oh.
container is for halal, and they put and they have a reference number. They have reference number for this container. There's a system how that you manage these others. But I think yes, it's quite difficult. It's to trace something. It's quite difficult. But if you know the requirement, I think it can be easy. You understand the concept first. Understand the concept of this halal logistic, then you can anything you can do. Even in Japan, it's not only supply. You can see when the people when you go to Japan, the Takubin, it's one company Takubin in Japan. They all also using a bicycle to bring the product, to bring
Yes. Yes.
to deliver the package to the customer. Then there's the bicycle, everything also can do this as a halal. Not only
Eh,
for container but
mhm.
others, because once it's contaminated, it's just quite an issue for customer. But how to tackle this? Is many flow areas to go. Of course, it's quite difficult, but they have the system to control. I know this always they have.
Anyway, we have no time now, Brother Alpakir. Maybe you can give a message to the viewer and what will be
Okay.
our continuation topic by next
Okay.
Sunday
Yes.
again. Anyway, we're
Okay.
not a guest here. Kahit na we're not a guest. So, Brother Pakir can make a
Mm.
closing remark for the
Okay.
viewer.
Okay. Today maybe we talk about some difficult issue for me also. I need to understand, but I believe this is very important to become uh, I mean uh, service to the halal entrepreneur. Who are involved in halal. They have need this halal logistic. Then for me, even this is a others requirement. It's not only the foods and drink, but these services need to be set up in your country also, hopefully. And then it's a easy way to export all the halal product. And then to understand it, you have to, yeah, uh, set up this company who have do the same as a delivery company. Logistic. They can involve in this halal. is how to to set up the new one. It may be quite difficult, but if you have this company, then you want to involve in halal, there's you can learn how to set up this logistic.
Yes.
And it's very good to help people or to help your entrepreneurs in Philippines. Okay, so thank you very much for today, and hopefully next week is talking about halal permis is open. Halal permis. It's not only halal kitchen, but halal permis.
The permits.
Permis is permis.
Ay.
Permis in the building. Example, the shopping mall. You want to apply the halal.
I get.
The also. I will talk.
Okay.
There's another category that we have to learn or to understand. Example, the one halal shop, they want to apply only for halal.
Okay.
So we call it halal permis. Next week, maybe. Inshallah.
Okay.
Thank you very much for today.
See you next week.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next week. Thank you, Fakhir. Thank you, Kaida.
Thank you. Thank you, both of you.
Bye.
Global Blast TV 168, home of entrepreneurs.
Try the newest, cheapest, and fastest delivery na express service. Introducing Moto Express PH. You can now leave your shopping and delivery needs with us without much exposure and interaction to people outside. Mapa-grocery items, medicines, foods, and other essentials and halal certified products, kami na ang mamimili at maghahatid sa'yo. Sinisigurado na ligtas, in good and quality condition ang mga pabili o orders sa delivery service na iyong i-avail. Para sa maayos at mabilis na delivery at order mo, ipamoto mo na. Download Moto Express PH app through Google Play that is built to deliver beyond your expectation. Tara na dito sa Moto Express. Dahil moto mo to.